Ends up blocking. Maybe Ego was looking for just that. But now Wayne with a nice corner, and Arbranch is going to have to take this boost ahead. He won't be able to do so, and Warriors really good blocking there. Warriors may have, you know, had a majority responsibility for that cap. Really huge play for him, but Wayne also with a nice corner there. And Central Retention are able to get on the board first, or in this first half rather. Arbranch gonna go for this kiss here with the rolling bomb. Fury to try coming from the top, and he is able to do so. Really nice play there by all caps, and they take back the 2-cap lead. All caps team defense playing really solid so far here to start. Feel like other than that chance from Warriors and Wayne, you know, not really a whole lot of offensive opportunities here to start. This could be bad for all caps here, and Frothy will be able to get the return. Bottom line couldn't defend him on both sides at once. And now he's not really going to end up being able to make much happen with that tag pro. Not sure when Arbranch got his tag pro of his own, so could still have a couple seconds here, but just as I say that, it runs out. Trying to make some moves on Frothy and Ego, but not going to happen. Warriors, like, still no Mike. I thought he had gotten that like last season. Warriors with a microphone would probably be about the worst thing that could happen to Tag Pro. It's already so effective without him, and just that added level of communication would probably ruin every defense in the league. Fury makes a nice move around Frothy. Didn't necessarily hold the gap like he should have. But now Fury's going to get under the block, and has the block from D-Wiz. And Fury opportunistic in getting that cap for all caps. Just as I say that, it looks like Center of Attention will respond, as Ego just ends up getting boosted into the return. Now Wayne with another good chance. He will have the 2-on-1 blocks, and Central Retention are able to tie it up here. Much more fast-paced pilot match than we saw earlier tonight. So I think the aggregate score of the first half was 4 caps. Wayne with an undefused rolling bomb here to get out. Will get defused by Fury and Arbranch, and will be bombed back then into space. Warriors wants the handoff from Wayne. Bit of a aggressive ass there, as Warriors himself would have still had 2 to beat. Now bottom line with a good chance to be past 3 here, past 4. As long as Warriors doesn't have the angle, he has to work his way over the blocks, but still have the time to work with, and bottom line takes the lead again for all caps. We've got a good back and forth here to go. Warriors going to take that bomb. Usually you see the flag carrier get returned in that situation, but I think it was Ball Don't Lie that was right on him. Didn't end up getting the return in time, and Warriors able to tie right back up. Usually if a defender is right on the flag carrier's tail like that, that play doesn't work, because the time it takes for him to sneak into the bomb corner gives the chaser enough time to catch up to him. But not sure if it was on Warriors or Ball Don't Lie there that bomb play worked. Warriors coming in hot here, but can't quite get under D-Wiz. Alright, so both teams look to be reset here as the last round of power-ups come up in an already exciting first half. Definitely both these teams playing up to their reputations so far. We have two of the best offenses in the league.
So don't worry too much. Somebody's interested in everything. Anything you can be interested in, you'll find others will. But it's absolutely stupid to spend your time doing things you don't like.
He was with a good chance here, passed a couple, but Ego's there for the return. If you're gonna try the mid bomb spike, but Wurs was right in position. Wurs gets the timer and is past everyone, but don't think he has the time really. So we're definitely gonna have a good one tonight. So you might have gotten a quick look at the start of this half that, you know, both these teams ranked 1 and 2 in the league, center of attention and all caps respectively. And again, some of the top individual performers. Warriors has really been, you know, top of the league offensively pretty much since he started playing in majors. Not to be left out is all caps. They do have the second most caps, although it is worth noting that center of attention I think has like 20 more caps for than does all caps. But these teams do have the two highest cap differentials as well, so really solid play from both teams all season long, so definitely gonna be a good one.
Three, two, one.
Here with a really quick chance here, gonna stay alive. So he gets around the bomb snipe from Ego, but gonna be returned eventually. Now D-Wiz with a chance. Warriors trying to get himself in position here, and he's able to make the read. Fury trying to work his way around the blocks, nearly have the space. Frothy will be out past a few. It's up to D-Wiz to make this play, and he does make the read. Good aggression there from D-Wiz. It's two rolling bombs are in play. Wayne still with the undefused one, and bottom lie has a tag pro. Didn't see how that happened, but center of attention able to make a cab out of it. Oh, Wayne had the rolling bomb. Oh, that was weird timing. He was looking to get this boost spawn, but But now it's 2 to beat from Centra of Attention. Now let's not to take the boost. Gonna try and wait out Wayne to get off the mid bomb. He's able to make that happen, but Centra of Attention with a lot of momentum with this tag pro. But Arm Branch is gonna get the return from behind. The tag pros run out for Centra of Attention. But D-Wiz will be returning now. Eggo's gonna be the one past 3. Warriors has this flag locked down with the boost. Fury does get the grab off, but his backup wasn't really there in time. I think he played it right, waiting by the flag, and wanted to get boosted into it, but he didn't really get boosted off the corner like he probably wanted, but also, even if you do get returned pretty quick after, you still hope that your team is there for kind of the second wind on OD. This thing's looking good for Centra of Attention again here. But D-Wiz will be able to get out past 2, and now things looking good for all caps. But just as I say that, D-Wiz is going to get returned. Arm Branch, the one that has to make the play now, does make the move on Warriors. And he's able to hold off long enough to avoid the cap. This thing's still looking good for Centra of Attention here, though, as they're threatening this reset. But Fury able to make the moves necessary. And now it's going to turn around again. Warriors the last one ahead as he got bombed ahead, but Fury is able to put through the cap. And now D-Wiz with another chance. And they get the return. Arm Branch ended up getting boosted into his flag carrier, though. Frothy with a nice play. And all caps. Or Centra of Attention here with a 1 cap lead, as things were tied once we got into this half. Power-ups coming up here shortly. D-Wiz makes a grab as they do spawn. That should give Centra of Attention their own pup. And Warriors should be in position, but he gets boosted out of the way. And the mid pup. Frothy with a good contain on the Juke Juice. Now Wayne looking to make something happen with this boost. He had the lane to mid, but can't quite take it effectively. Arm Branch waiting on that bomb too long, and it ends up giving Wayne the out. Possibly the cap as well, as he's able to get around D-Wiz for the time being, and just able to get the pixel on the cap. Not sure if that was a boat or what, but yeah, Arm Branch kind of foregoing the contain there to try and go for the bomb snipe. Ends up kind of biting him. He's able to catch up on this cap though. Again goes for the boost though. And Warriors is able to bomb over top of him. Fury ends up being in the right position. Alright, Wayne with a good chance here as he's out past 2 with an undefused rolling bomb. Bottom eye has a tag pro to work with in base though. He ends up grabbing with it though, and now 2v2 blocks in base for Wayne. Try and see what he can do with it. Had the lane under, and he does. He was just not there in time. So, Centra of Attention with a 3 cap lead here. Again, having been tied 5-5 at the end of the first half. Wayne with a good chance here. Fury the last one ahead, but this will be a cap for Centra of Attention as he gets blocked out. Could be more with Ego and base with Tag Pro, and it should be. So power-ups coming in helpful here for Centra of Attention. Warriors with the good boat. And not entirely just for show, as he didn't really have a regrab yet. Ooh, had a nice fake on that boost, but ends up taking it right to the spike. So Centra of Attention really running away with things here after a really tight first half, and you see Warriors there just kind of trying to lock things down. Don't want to let things run away from them themselves. Frothy again gets beat underneath, or I shouldn't say again, does get beat underneath. Diwa is still with an opportunity here. Bottom line will look to cause some havoc here with that rolling bomb. Might have been able to do so if Arm Branch can get the sacrifice. Ego ended up missing the flag and running right into Ball and Lie. But Frothy with a good chance to counter here. Diwa ends up taking the bomb too far. So the lead will stay at 5 for Centra of Attention. Warriors with a good chance here. Both teams looking to set up with anti, but all caps with more chasers, at least for the time being. Diwa's right on the edge of getting returned. He will be returned by Wayne, who will then look to make something happen with the bomb, and he does. So now Ego could be past 2 here. He will be, and Arm Branch again can't take that bomb quite effectively. It's happened a few times, but now Ball and Lie with a good chance. Both teams with the Tag Pro anti here, but Wayne with the one with the Choo-Choo's chasing. Diwa is going to look to just try and delay the cap by getting returned on it, but Arm Branch couldn't quite catch up in time. It was a good try there by all caps, but couldn't quite make anything happen. They do come back with a cap though, but at this point, too little too late. As they kind of let Centra of Attention walk away with things.
Three, two, one.
Yeah, sorry to those joining. Thanks for the host, okay then. Yeah, no scoreboard tonight, unfortunately. All the scripts are blown up, so I have to see how that plays out next week. Try to verbal more where we're at in the game. Alright, we are ready to go here.
3, 2, 1.
Warriors wanting the spawns from the offset here for the bomb. He's gonna get a block from Wayne, just able to get around Arm Branch for the time being. Has to slow down though on the angle. Still able to hold around here though. Should definitely see a high scoring affair here if they're able to make Pilot look like Emerald. Bottom line with a nice move around Ego, but Frothy was there for the return and the grab, as he will be able to get under Warriors. I don't know how he had those comms to go there. Must have been able to see the block developing pretty early on, but perfectly able to weave his way under Warriors. So again, we're in the first half of Jardum here, with Centra Retention coming away with a 13-8 win on Pilot. It was a really close affair in the first half with a 5-5 tie, but then Centra Retention just really kind of ran away with things, mostly due to power-ups in that second half. But all caps here with a good chance. Warriors does have the boost. Oh, Arm Branch might have been able to save that cap if he had stepped up on the block, but really no way of knowing, as I think it was Frothy that was coming in hot anyways for the return. Alright, so Wayne with a good chance to be past a few here. Fury will be returned, and Central Retention able to put the first one on the board. As we've got power-ups coming up here again as well. Arm Branch with a good boost to try and win out that Choo-Choos, but because, yeah, Frothy ends up winning it out anyways. Bottom line on the other end with the Tag Pro, and a good play to preserve the Tag Pro lead. This will be a cap for all caps, and they're able to equalize it with the power-ups. See if Warriors lagging is a thing to keep an eye on. Ooh, makes his way around D-Wiz, but wasn't still really ahead of anyone. Fury ends up looking out for that block from bottom line, doesn't end up getting it. And they tried to time the bomb, did Central Retention, and they almost had it. He was in danger of getting returned here, but Ego on the other side will also get returned. Both teams kind of struggling to get reset here as Central Retention elects not to have anyone on anti. And Fury, yep, now anti. Warriors calling it out. And this could be good for them as they do have the return on the other end. Still 3 ahead though for all caps, and Warriors just calls out the hold. Fury not going to get returned on the other side. Warriors just holding around. Arm Branch does have the angle to stay ahead. Warriors tried a nice little move there to try and shake him off, but isn't able to do so. And Arm Branch positions himself nicely for the reset. Meanwhile, all caps in position here to win both pops, but D was gonna have to stay alive momentarily there, as no one was on regrab for all caps, but now they are in position. Yeah, but things will turn the other way as Warriors finds himself a free path to the flag. Not really sure how that shook out, as all caps had the power-up advantage and were kind of threatening to get reset, but their positioning was such that they just let Warriors walk right out with it. Good chance here for all caps as D-Wiz is past a few. Wayne takes the boost ahead. D-Wiz trying to get the 2v2 blocks, but couldn't quite wait long enough. Fury makes a nice move on Warriors here, and he should have the angle, but Frothy has the angle on him and is able to prevent the cap. Just over halfway through here on this first half of Jardum. Again, center of attention with a big win on Pilot. Although all caps did play him tight in the first half. Still in this first half of Jardum, with center of attention and a 1 cap lead. Warriors trying to make it more as some returns close to his base start to happen. Frothy might have had the boost on Ball Don't Lie, but D-Wiz is able to push him away. Now Ball Don't Lie had a little chance there, but Wayne is just able to make the return. Now 2v1 blocks on the other side are going to turn into an Ego bomb. And Warriors gets returned, but Frothy able to convert on the second chance. So after a 10 cap first half on Pilot, we might end with even single digits on Jardum, which you don't usually see, especially from such high-powered offenses. Again, we mentioned earlier the 2 highest scoring offenses and seeds in the league so far. Frothy able to close down on the return here. Bottom line is going to end up flag pro grabbing. Frothy out on the other side. Warriors with a quick return. A lot of returns happening for Centra retention here, but Warriors still a couple to beat. Has the boost, and Bottom line just there in time to prevent the cap. D was in, I think it might have been our branch there. Weren't really in position to prevent the cap, but Bottom line able to fill the gap effectively. Fury with a nice boost there to get the grab off, and he might be able to have a good chance here. He was past a few, but gonna end up getting returned now. Bottom line has to make a play on this bomb. Is able to make the grab. Ego might have done well to just let Bottom line bomb there, but still Central Retention comes away with the cap. Again in this first half of Jardum. Warriors looking to get over the blocks, and again had even more time to hold, but maybe Wayne had to kind of tell him to cap. And Wayne again will convert on these blocks. And Warriors really starting, or I should say Central Retention really starting to pile it on now. He was looking to try and get something going for all caps, but a bit of miscommunication there in base, and Wayne did well not to die immediately when Warriors told him. He ends up getting a kiss, but Warriors ends up getting defused pretty quickly after that. Still though with the chance. D-Wiz with a chance here. Arm Branch chasing down that return, but Ego not gonna be tagged quite yet. Just over a minute to go here in this first half, with Central Retention coming away with a pretty crucial cap train, as things were at least relatively close. They were still up by 2 caps for a long time, but really broke things open just a couple minutes ago. Fury with the tag pro would do well to take it on offense and try and get something going for all caps here. Warriors with a good call out here, just saying exactly when the tag pro would run out, just so his teammates know when they can kind of get aggressive on the return. And now Ego will have a crucial grab to get out, as all caps still with this return to cap, and Ego will be able to effectively hold. Good play there by Central Retention. Ego's still not in danger of getting returned. That's pretty deflating for all caps there, looking to try and get something going with the tag pro. to kind of close out this half, but instead Warriors will tack on yet another one for Central Attention. Wayne looking to make it more, and he will be able to do so. As Warriors and Central Attention able to string along three really big cap trains to kind of seal the deal in that first half and possibly even the second. Warriors, sarcastically or not, making a good point though that it was such a fast-paced map. I mean, you saw what Central Attention just did. They, They earned 6 caps in maybe a minute of play total. So certainly not impossible for all caps to do the same. Alright, so Centra of Attention looking to close this one out here in this final half of Jardum. And come away with a very convincing and kind of telling sweep. We'll put them squarely in first place, as they were tied in record with all caps, but again, I had mentioned earlier, far and away the higher scoring offense before tonight, and definitely reinforced tonight. Fury with a good chance here as Ego missed the boost, but Wayne, oh, he ended up hesitating. I don't know why. Fury, if he had gone straight to the flag, probably would have had the cap. D-Wiz avoids the boost from Wayne, and it does so again. Now Fury with the block. D-Wiz kind of taking his time here as power-ups were coming up. Attack Pro will go to each team. Fury forced to grab as no one on offense for all caps, and now he has to wait as Centra of Attention has this Tag Pro lead to work with. Both flag carriers will probably just look to hold around here. Fury might have done well to go for this kiss and try and get some time out of his Tag Pro and base, but it probably would have run out anyways. Should have bombs coming up here shortly. We'll see how each team is able to use them. Wayne able to get a little bit of space on his own grab. Warriors should have this boost handoff, and he does. And again, all caps kind of have been a little bit passive on regrab. I feel like they could probably be a little more aggressive, especially in that instance. When they had return for cap, D-Wiz and I think it was Ball and Lie might have been able to kind of get aggressive with the contain. Now D-Wiz will look for a kiss in the Centra of Attention base, as Warriors did have the handoff, but Ball and Lie able to read it effectively. Now Fury with a good chance here. Ego catches up to him with the juke juice though. Now Wayne with a good chance as he takes the boost effectively, gets under arm branch, has the blocks in base-ish. Is able to get around a few, and they should be able to make something happen, but Fury just got the grab off in time. Warriors still with some 2v2 chances in base, but he's not going to get there as Ball and Lie catches up. So again, Centra of Attention taking a 5 cap lead into this half, I believe. No, 7 cap lead. Taking the first half 8-1. So still up 7 caps on all caps here. Warriors looking to make that more. He does have the out past a few and had the angle as well. So now an 8 cap lead for Centra of Attention. And again looking to make it more as they have the Tag Pro lead. Trying to set up position this boost, but Fury is able to get a grab out. Gonna have to hold for a little while. Little mini turtle gonna have to happen here for Centra of Attention, but as we saw earlier tonight, Frothy couldn't defend both sides, and Centra of Attention, or all caps rather, will be able to capitalize there. So despite 2 tag pros for Centra of Attention, they end up ceding a cap. I didn't even see the other end too, so I guess I missed the nub step. Looks like Wang Warriors might be lagging. I think is referring to his lag being back. Bottom line with a good chance here. He has the rolling bomb. Gonna get his own return and the cap as well. So now a 6 cap lead for Centra of Attention. Ooh, Ego can't quite hit that boost again. So D was out with some space, but Frothy makes the read. Now Fury with the handoff gonna be past 2, and he has the boost and a return in base. Has to wait though, and Centra of Attention able to catch up with 2 people, but 2v2 blocks still in base there for all caps. Lead down now down to 5 for Centra of Attention. Again, we see a similar story to the match before, as one team comes in with a very sizable lead and the other tries to make a comeback. Fury, I think, ended up bombing his own chaser there, and he will be bombed into the return as well now. D-Wiz gonna have to try and make something happen, as Ego had the rolling bomb, but oh, now Ego would do well to kiss. D-Wiz doing a nice job trying to avoid that though, and Frothy's rolling bomb will be defused. Now Warriors still past a few though. Arm Branch is gonna have to take this boost straight into base, but Fury was there for the grab anyways and the return. Ooh, Ego with the angle there on Fury. And Wayne with a good chance here for Centra of Attention, who are threatening with some returns. All caps will look to lock it down on the other side though. Fury might have the angle here. Has to take that boost quickly and is just able to get over the chasers. The lead now down to 4 for Centra of Attention. All caps slowly but surely making their way back in. Warriors is warning, maybe not looking so sarcastic now. Centra of Attention though with a chance to sweep both pups here. Ego will make the move to anti, and Warriors gonna take that return aggressively. They still do have a juke juice grab though, and Ego looking to clear some bodies in base, but instead has to get sent out on the chase. But nonetheless, Centra of Attention still has the anti. Bottom lie with Ego right on Silly will be returned in the Centra of Attention base, which is going to be in a reset. Warriors has the boost. Arm Branch has to take those team tiles effectively, but Warriors just makes the boost around the corner now. Frothy looking to tag on another one, has Fury right on his tail, and Ego ends up killing him. So the lead at 5 now for Centra of Attention. Honestly, that might have been a really crucial cap that Centra of Attention missed due to the bomb and base. With all caps having so much momentum this half. Honestly, every cap could matter. D was with the tag pro though, you don't like to see that, or Fury on defense with it as well. Now that much less time on the tag pro for Fury, and he will be quickly returned. Ooh, Ego almost had that nice corner on D-Wiz, but he was able to get underneath it. So 2 minutes to go here. Again, a 5-cap lead for Center of Attention as it stands. Again, though, we've seen some quick cap trains come so far tonight on Jarnum, as you always can expect. And just as I say that, all caps put 1 on the board. The lead now to 4 for Center of Attention. Fury looking to cut that lead yet again, but Warriors ends up flag pro grabbing. D-Wiz, though, still going to have to stay alive as Center of Attention outnumbers in base. Bottom line on the anti. Ends up killing his own flag carrier, though. Warriors looking to take advantage. Has 2 blockers in base, but ends up taking the flag back to all caps base. Still not going to be returned, though. Warriors just making his way around the map here. Has the boost to work with. Still going to take it into base, still with the chances, Warriors. If this gap happens, it will be mainly from what he's created. Very patient, very adept at holding the flag, and the cap does come for Warriors. Really, really fine flag carrying there from Warriors. Just waiting for the perfect moment to come in. Probably going to get another one here as Center of Attention, but bottom line with a nice grab. Wayne in danger of getting returned here. Bottom line going to try and make a move on the Center of Attention OD, but not quite able to do so. Warriors with another good chance here. Arm Branch had the angle, but it's not going to matter either way as Center of Attention pull away with a 5-cap lead. 5-cap win, I should say. Alright, so that'll do it for me. Center of Attention moved to a convincing 7-0-1 as all caps fall to 5-3. I think that will move them out of the top 2. Warriors talking some trash in the group chat. He said, "This is the 4th fucking time you've been crushed by COA to bottom line." Oh my god. So yeah, all caps coming in on a really hot streak. As you see, they were on a, what is that, 4-game win streak? Yeah. And all caps had just come off the loss to Mickey Mouse Operation, so was definitely going to be an interesting matchup. But I mean, really all night, Center of Attention, besides that first half, Center of Attention really dominating things. I think that last half on Jarnum not necessarily as like promising as the score might have told, because it really still just felt like Central Attention was in control really the whole game on Jarnum. So they will keep up their momentum going into the next week, and all cats will probably watch the tape back and see kind of where they got beat on. So that'll do it for me. Turn slow mode on. I do not know what that means, but sure, it's on now. Alright, so that'll do it for me. Thanks for tuning in as always, and hopefully we'll have the scoreboard and stuff back again next week. I apologize again for that. So that'll do it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.